Hello then guys. Squirrels. I'm going to do a quick review of the Windproof Smock I've been using for the last 6 months or so. It's not a very hard wearing smock like you expect, you know, Windproof smocks like the SAS smock or something like that, or something from Arctis or anything like that, or any military smocks you might get. But it is this one here, so open it out. So this one is Paramo Smock. It's windproof, so it's done by Nikwax. So Paramo, I've had a on-off relationship with them, with their kit from, well, 15-20 years or so. Ever since I was in the Scouts. Never actually, this is the first one I've ever owned. I've used them, borrowed them, and what have you, from mates when we're doing Duke Edinburgh and doing all sorts of camps and stuff. Just that someone just trying to desperately get me off Gore-Tex. But never had the money to buy them because the kit is great, but it's freaking expensive. It's like 320 quid for a waterproof smock like this one, overhead anorak style smock. But they're phenomenal, and the analogy stuff, their analogy material is fantastic. But I've had this for 6 months now, and it's the Paramo Furera, I think. I'm probably butchering that name as I usually do. And it's great. It's light, it's packable down. I mean, seriously, it's packable to nothing. So it's for you lightweight guys. It's probably one of the best pieces of kit you get. I brought it because it's simple. It's an overhead anorak style smock. It's got one through pocket all the way through, and that's it, and a hood. So when you're looking for something simple, it can't really go wrong. There's not many zips. There's 3 zips, some pulls, and a peak hood. Okay, and this thing is fantastic. I've had it in wind, rain, shine, showers, torrential downpours. Bear in mind, it's not waterproof. It stood up pretty well, apart from like torrential downpours where it did allow water. It did get through on some of the more used areas like the arms and the shoulders and what have you. It done really well, and I've just reproofed it with some Nikwax. Well, just washed it. I haven't reproofed it. I just washed it really with the Nikwax reproofing wash, and the water just beads off perfectly. I mean, this thing, if you want an everyday thing you can carry all year round near enough, is this. If you're not worried about waterproof stuff, I'd use this. For bushcraft wise, it's not very good near fires, I'll give you that. Paramo stuff, fires do not mix. Anything like, it's the same as any other waterproof high-tech material that isn't natural fibres or cotton or something like that, or wool. It's going to burn through it, basically. But for tramping through woods, going through brambles and bushes, this particular swamp, it's an adventure one, is made to be a bit more tougher, so it does take a bit more of a battering. That said, naked flames, not a chance. I keep it well away. It's like having a top. So it's a great piece of kit. I would highly recommend it for 80 quid. I mean, I got an offer for about 60, but for 80 quid for a windproof smock. There's just some ones you can. I mean, alright, some the ones you're going to spend like X amount on like Fjallraven or Garfight or. I mean, any other ones. I mean, the other one, the only comparable one would probably be your Helicon Tex Pilgrim one, or the Woodsman one, which can be waxed and is fire retardant. Excuse me, cup of tea. Those are probably the only one comparable because they are. Oh, little mushroom. They're the only ones that are really same price range. But this is lightweight. It's packable. It's great piece of kit. Any of the Paramo stuff is, if you rip it or tear it and that, you just go sew back up and reproof it. That's it. There's no having to patch it. There's no end of the wheel because your Gore-Tex jacket's ripped in two. You just sew it up and reproof it. I'm in a public woodland, so there's a lot of people walking around with dogs. Get a few odd looks. Although I'm in a stealth shelter, so nobody's actually seen me from behind yet. But yeah, so let's stick it on. Show you the hood, what have you. So easy enough, straight on, like that. The zip goes all the way up, so it covers your face in case in the wind, because it's windproof. Okay, you can cinch your wrists right up, all around. You can cinch the hood up as well, if you really need some protection, and it's adjustable at the back. So all in all, from average Joe amateur outdoorist, he's had a bit of experience doing outdoor things, I admit that, just scouts and whatever, but not really professional. That is a highly recommended piece of kit. I mean, along with the good old BCB Crusader. Bombproof. Still needs a lid though, so if BCB are actually listening to this, or watch videos about that kit, I'll put it in the description anyway so they might see it. You need a metal lid for it, because on open fires, this thing takes ages to boil, and your plastic lid is a decent good enough stopgap. I've seen your prototype rubber one for the Mark II, which seems rather crazy, because Paramo used to probably melt that as well. So come on, just bite the bullet and make a stainless steel one for us, instead of us going around trying to make our own through biscuit tins. Because invariably you make one, it goes over the lip and it starts drips down and all sorts. And people complain about toxic gases, but that's the point. But back to the Smock. Cheap, lightweight, really easy to repair, really easy to keep them in good nick. Nikwax material from Paramo. Pretty much everywhere. This now has a lifetime guarantee for any malfunctions. You buy them new, you register them, you get lifetime guarantee on them, which is a great thing about that kit. Makes them sometimes the price worthwhile. You can get cheaper seconds. They've got a seconds eBay if you want to try and get cheaper. They do all sorts: fleeces, waterproofs, windproofs, trousers, shorts, gilets, hats, everything. Great piece of kit. I'm probably preaching at the converted. Most people watching this video. Thanks for watching mine, by the way. Like, share and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. If you want to see more, hit that notification bell. And thanks for clicking on the video, really. But yeah, it's just a simple piece of kit that works. And when you're out and about in the God knows where, you don't want the complex multi-zip, blah 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 blah, and then something fails, and you're knackered. And you've got the worst trip possible until you get back. Take something simple, easy to repair, minimum things that go wrong with it, so you're less likely something to go wrong, less likely to have a ship trip, and you just take the Reproofing jacket with you. You probably won't find your aunt, you're done. Works well. I'm going to do a layering system video at some point for staying warm in winter, like everybody does apparently. Not to be a sheep and follow the crowd, but I'm just chronicling my journey through the outdoors and getting back into bushcraft and all the kit I use and what have you, and the techniques and things I'm learning. So I will eventually get some more videos out when I've got time, when I get things planned in my head, which, as my better half always tells me, is something I need to work on. So thanks for watching. Another quick short video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.